Splitters have become a very popular modification for late model Mustangs to give you that race-inspired look and also make the car look a lot lower to the ground. Today we're going to install a set of Drake Muscle Car splitters on this beautiful California Special. This front blade splitter from Drake Muscle Cars will add an aggressive look to the front of your S550 Mustang. This is going to fit your 2018 through 2020 Mustang GT or EcoBoost with the Performance Pack 1 option. It comes in a matte black finish made out of ABS, includes all hardware for installation, and will bolt up to the factory front splitter. For this installation with a lift or a jack and jack stands, 1/4-inch ratchet, 7mm socket, Phillips head screwdriver, 10mm wrench, drill, 7/32 drill bit, and safety glasses. To begin the installation, get the car off the ground, and the first thing we're going to do is remove all the screws and clips for the factory belly pan. All right, next we're going to remove all the plastic clips. Okay, now we can remove our belly pan. Before we go any further now, grab some cleaner and just clean the factory splitter since we'll be putting some tape on here. All right, so the splitter uses factory hardware on the sides, but you do have to drill holes in the middle from the splitter to our factory spoiler. So at this point, you'll need some help. Basically, we're gonna get it up into place, and then grab the push pins we removed earlier. We're gonna use these to temporarily hold the spoiler to the factory holes so we can line it up. Now we're gonna hold the splitter up so we can drill the holes. I have clamps that I'm gonna use. If you don't have clamps though, just have somebody hold it in place for you and line it up. We're gonna bring the car down here for a second. Just before we drill the holes, make sure your splitter is centered and it's exactly where you want it. All right, now we're gonna grab our drill bit and we're gonna drill out the holes. All right, the hole's drilled. Now we're gonna let the spoiler hang down just a little bit and remove all of our tape. All right, with up in place, now we're gonna install the hardware. I'm gonna use some clamps to hold this in place, but if you don't have clamps, just have somebody hold it for you and install the hardware. And once they're all started, go back, tighten them down. All right, now that our splitter is held in place by the hardware, we can remove these clips we're using to hold it in place. Okay, now we can remove the tape from the sides. All right, now we're going to reinstall the belly pan. I'll install the rear screws, basically just to hold it for us for now. Now use a flashlight to look up in here, make sure the splitter, everything is lined up. All right, the last step is to reinstall all the factory plastic push pins and your installation is finished. The front blade splitter from Drake Muscle Cars really sets off the front of this California Special and gives it a nice aggressive look. Now teamed up with the rest of their splitter kit, definitely make this car stand out from the crowd. Now as far as the installation goes, it is pretty straightforward. There is some drilling involved. Give yourself a couple hours, be back on the road in no time.